Good morning, dear students. Now we are going to talk about community development management, presented by Mr. A.Mahimai YESU, Assistant Professor, Department of Social Work, St. Joseph's College of Arts and Science, Autonomous, Cuddalore. Introduction to NGO. So, what is the NGO? The NGO means non-governmental organization. A non-governmental organization is an organization that generally is formed independent from government. So the NGOs mean the non-government organization as every one of the independent for every one of the individual persons going to start and make and register for this NGO from the government side. So what is NGO in simple words? A non-governmental organization is a non-profit group that functions independently of any government side. The NGOs, sometimes called civil societies, are organized on community, the national and international levels to serve a social or political goal such as humanitarian causes or the environment. So the NGOs, a simple word, so NGOs mean non-governmental organization. It is a non-profit making. The group that functions, the making an independently. The individual persons going to give lot of development for the community development or society development or individual development also. So it is a role of NGOs. It is a work on NGOs. Because the government also gives some development. But NGOs, the making the small development also. So that is an NGOs. And NGOs sometimes called civil societies also. What is civil? So all knows about the civil mean the construction works or building makings, like this is also civil. And the same of NGOs also doing sometimes for civil societies also. They are making house working and toilet facilities also provided. Our housing for all toilet facilities. So on road facilities and water tank facilities, like this is also, and some of the NGOs doing. So this is called for civil societies development or community and national level also. And then what are the NGOs and its functions? The first one, social justice. So social justice, the NGOs sometimes going to provide. All are equal in the nation. All are equal in our community. All are equal in society. So the NGOs provided for the social justice. So create awareness of justice. And next one, sustainable development. The NGOs give lot of development programs, lot of development for this individual or group of the people or community, etc. So sustainable, it's very important of the community development. Sometimes you also give some development program, but that they are used to just that time only. But NGOs making continuously, that is a process. Continuously they will be used for this project. So that is a sustainable development. And next one, eradication of poverty. So the NGOs making educational or economic development also. So most of the people living in below poverty level in our country. Most of the people living in below poverty, BPL level, below poverty level in our country. So as NGOs, sometimes going to give eradicate of poverty. So less than of poverty. Every one of the individual, the need of economic level, the need of employability, need of educations. So this also is going to make for NGOs, the eradication of poverty. And the next, they improve the socio-economic conditions. The NGOs, they creating lot of economic conditions. With entrepreneurship training, or self-help groups, or small-scale industrials. So it is also going to make for NGOs in community development. And the next one, they improve the literacy rate for educational level to create a growth on educational levels. So NGOs functions, they will be going to give educational awareness, especially as we are social workers. We also give a lot of places for educational awareness for tribals or other communities also, or roadside peoples also. We are also going to create sometimes, already created for social workers. So that is an improved literary rates. Sometimes the NGOs voluntarily they're going to make awareness on educational awareness. So that is for NGOs functions. What is the role of NGOs in society? The primary objective, the role of NGOs, the primary objectives of NGOs is to provide the social justice and development and human rights. This is a primary objective for the NGOs, to provide the social justice and every one of the individual development, and followed by the community development, group of the people development. So and then explain about the human values and human rights. So it is one of the role of NGOs, because in the community people, especially for the rural side, they are not knows about what is social justice, what is individual development, what is the human rights. Sometimes some of the peoples, especially for the tribal peoples and rural side peoples also, they are not knows. So as a NGO is going to give explanation and aware on social justice and development of individual or group or community and human rights. So this is a role of NGOs in the society side. And NGOs are generally funded totally or partially by the governments, and they maintain their non-governmental status by the excluding government representatives from membership in the organization. Some of the NGOs to get the fund for the totally for the government side, especially some of the members who are working in a government side, so they will be provided for some fund for this development of NGOs or communities. So some of these members will be one of the members in the organizations. How do I write a good NGO proposal? There are 8 basis components, the creating solid proposal packages. So it is a basics things of good proposal writings. The first one, the proposal summary. Proposal summary. What is the purpose of proposal? What is the main reason of proposal you are also going to write? And then introduction of your organization. So your organization structures, your vision and mission. If you have started one NGOs, you have started our organization, you also run it now. So give the details and vision and mission, motto. So if you are going to write your proposals, so this is also very important. And the next is the problem statement. I mean, what's the problem? What's the need assessment you are going to give? So you are going to write the proposal. So what's the problem? What is the need assessment you are going to do? So it is also one of the mention for this your proposal. And then the project objectives. The objective is very important. So you are going to write on a proposal. You have one of the organization. You have a lot of objectives, but particularly what you need, what you are facing the problem, current problem. So that problem you are going to write a proposal. So the objectives, you are also going to mention the objectives. It's very important. And then the project methods or design. Which kind of a project? For money or materials or anything. So what is the method? So that method include, it's also one of the good proposals, NGOs proposal. And then project evaluation. How many hours? How many members will be working? How many members will be adapted in your organization? The project method, the project proposal, how much fund you need, money you need. So this is also due to evaluation of the project evaluation. And then future funding and the project budget. So the first one, you are going to write the proposal. So how much money you need, especially for the budget. So you also gave some tabulations. So a lot of facilities, a lot of availability you have, but specifically I need this kind of material. So we have, I'm going to start it on de-addiction center, women empowerment, women entrepreneurship. So this is one of the project. So more than 1.5 lakh, 2 lakh, 3 lakh, you also spend the money, but lack of money. So that's why you are going to write the proposal. So how much funding, the future funding you need, and project budget, what is the project budget, how much money. So this is also included for this project budget also. The next, types of NGOs, categories are the basics of the level of operation. See, the community-based non-governmental organization, it's called for CBOs, the community-based organizations. The community-based organizations are those NGOs that target specific communities. The community-based organization, like the specific communities only for the development, that is one of the NGOs target. Because under the employees, under the educated persons, the lack of education persons. So communities development, it is very important of NGOs role, because the below poverty level people living lot of places in our Tamil Nadu also. As an NGO is going to make the individual development, going to make individual development. So that is our target of specific communities. The most of the community-based organizations going to develop for a specific communities only, because they need a lot of facilities. And then city-wide non-government organizations, they are also going to level of operation, lot of level operations will be done in the city-wide, out of the city. Lot of peoples live in platforms and the roadside peoples, railway, near the railway stations. Some of the peoples will be making a tent, living together, and some of the peoples are beggars will be there. So city-wide national non-government organizations. So that kind of the non-government organizations, one of this, the focus on city-wide, out of the cities, the people development only. And the national level non-government organizations. And the non-government NGOs, the making in our national level development programs. So not only for Tamil Nadu, not only for Karnataka, not only for Kerala, for all the states, for especially for our Indian states. All the places they will be going to do lot of development works. So that is our national level non-government organizations doing lot of development works. And then international NGOs. International levels, they will be going to do lot of development works. And sometimes they will be get the international to our country, national level. Sometimes national to international level will be doing lot of development works for the projects also. So this is for types of NGOs categorized. Thank you.